It seems like every element of the Republican Party, from elected official to the former and now incoming president of the United States, but even within the media, the talking heads, I still have no idea why Scott Jennings, I was going to say spoiler alert, that's who we're going to talk about, but there's no spoiler alert. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, you know who we're going to talk about. I don't know why CNN still has this guy on as a paid commentator. He's not there as a volunteer. They reward him handsomely with a paycheck for his contribution to the conversation. The problem is his contribution is diversion and distraction and lies and propaganda in order to shift the narrative and change the minds of the American people, and in this case, about what took place on January 6, 2021. Republican Party has made a pretty massive inroads in convincing Americans that what they saw and the emotions that they felt while they watched the insurrection against the country, that's not what really happened. In fact, it's so commonplace what took place on January 6, 2021, that Democrats have done it year after year after year after year, election after election after election. It's absolute ridiculousness. And it's ridiculous on two parts. One, that CNN continues to pay this dipshit. And two, that he can just freely say it with no shame, no diminishment to his dignity. It's just gross. Luckily for us, there are a few people on that panel who will call him out, up to and including the host, Abby Phillip. Here is a remarkable moment of Scott Jennings really just making an asshole of himself, or revealing himself to be the asshole that he is surrounding this particular topic. Watch this.
Video trying to canonize herself.
She was actually just saying it's unremarkable. That's true.
That's the opposite of canonizing.
I want to actually congratulate the Democrats today. This is the first election since 1980.
He's doing this again.
This is the first election since 1988
Scott,
that a Republican won,
Scott.
and Democrats did not try to overturn the results on the floor of the Congress. So congratulations, Democrats.
I'm only interrupting you because we've heard this before.
We've played this.
Well, you've heard the truth before, but I thought it was worth repeating.
Here's the thing. Parliamentary disputes.
There were not parliamentary disputes.
Mr. Speaker, a point of order.
No, that's not what happened. They tried to stop the
people
counting of the votes.
taking flagpoles and taking weapons and bursting into the Capitol to try to stop or delay or obstruct the certification of the election. That has never happened before.
They have tried to stop the electoral college.
I heard you doing this earlier today, and I thought by tonight maybe you'd sort of give this one up. I get what you're trying to do here, and it's a hard job you have. But there is no comparison. There is no comparison. And as Adam says, history will remember this correctly for several reasons. There are thousands of videos of what happened on that day. There are videos that the insurrectionists themselves took. There are CC videos, there are reporter videos, news cameras, videos inside the Capitol, outside the Capitol. We know exactly what happened. So to the Mike Collinses of the world, all I would say is, do you want to be on the right side of this in the history books, or do you want to be the villain in this story? Because in 100 years, your great-great-grandkids are going to know you as the wrong side of this issue, not the right side. And how is that going to feel? Because you can whitewash it as much as you want in the moment. There is no confusion, none, as to what happened. And it is not the same as someone on the House floor raising their hand and saying, I have a question about this vote.
That's not what happened on the House floor. They tried to stop the counting of the electoral votes in every election.
Wait, wait, Scott.
Yeah.
I was there, man. So
when Al Gore certified the election, he did not even allow them to make the point of order. It was out of order.
How many weeks did he hold up the counting of the votes?
If that's the best they got, by the way, as an aside, is the smug leaning back in his chair with his just douche smile on his face. An unbelievable, unmitigated disaster and failure on both the part of CNN and Scott Jennings to forward this. They know what he's going to say. He said it before. Anybody who goes on and tries to justify or make comparisons about January 6th should not be welcome in polite company. They certainly shouldn't be welcomed on a panel on an international news outlet to broadcast these lies and this propaganda. It's disgusting and it's dangerous. It diminishes our democracy. CNN should be ashamed of themselves, but also So should Scott Jennings. I don't know what kind of sway Abby Phillip herself as the host has over management and over the executive producers to put this dipshit on the air. But we need less of Scott Jennings. We need more. And here's the other thing. This panel isn't just one lone conservative. It's not just one lone Republican. I don't know the party affiliation of S.E. Cupp. I know Adam Kinzinger was a former Republican. I don't know if he still considers himself a Republican, but he's a conservative. He's a conservative. He's not a liberal Republican. And S.E. Cupp herself is also a conservative. So he's not among friends there, not among ideological similarity. The other people, the Van Jones, he shouldn't be there either. A little cozy, too cozy with Trump, yucking it up to the Trump jokes, sitting next to Ivanka and Jared at White House events when Trump was president. I'm no fan of Van Jones, but the other members of the panel are good and decent people who share with us ideologies of respect for democracy and for the United States and aspire for our country to be something greater than it is and has been. I would invite you to this conversation, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me as always, daily@dollemore.com. You can comment below. Click down into the comments and talk about what you think there. That'll help trigger the YouTube algorithm. Last video of the day. The brain connection to the mouth is apparently diminished. You can, it'll help the algorithm to share this content with new viewers. You see, I can do it. Yes. Anyway, if you want to help support this work, I would very much appreciate it. You keep me stocked in coffee so the brain works a little bit longer into the day. That would be fantastic. Click below, become a channel member for $2 a month, hit join and see what's involved. Or you can go to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. That's another great way. You can go over to Dollemore.com, get yourself some stickers or a mug, support the show that way and get something tangible in return. Follow me on social media. I'm at Dollemore. I'd love to see you. And I will see you next time. Be genuine and take care of one another.